Meow.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome everyone to the 8th session of chuptropia. Welcome in everyone.
Wee woo.
We were on starting soon for a little bit longer because JD took forever to find snacks, but he's here now.
My bad.
SMH. SMH my head.
It's sabotage.
JD was also the last person to get in VC.
What?
Sabotage.
Mhm.
Galu.
And
I was in here long before you were.
Yeah, but then you left.
I was in here long before you were.
we are doing good, Destiny, I think. But let's do our introductions once again from JD to Galley to Ace. JD, start us off.
Hi, my name is J Dario, but most people just call me JD or Joseph. I'm a shrimp VTuber who doesn't really stream, but when I do, I do Just Dance, I do arts, I play a lot of variety games with friends. And yeah, I'm playing a rogue Furbolg named Zephyr. He's a little bit stubborn. But he's pretty sensible when it comes to most things. He's a bit of a glory hog, but sometimes it backfires on him. And yeah, that's me.
Alright. Well, my name is Gally. I do things sometimes, mostly busy with work. But today I will be playing a character named Gordon, who is a monk that transformed into a wizard. He is talentless in the magecraft, to say the least, but he's trying his best.
Yeah. All right. Hello. I'm Emo Ace. I'm a Metal V singer that I stream and make videos on YouTube. I do challenge runs like Pokemon Nuzlocke, Master Duel challenges, and do covers of metal songs. I play Master Wayug, who is very legally distinct from a specific DreamWorks IP. So you know there's an element of chaos when Wayug is in the room, as I believe his alignment is chaotic good. Sometimes he doesn't make any sense, but sometimes he makes full sense, usually when there's alcohol involved. Yeah, that's him.
I will say everyone was technically started out as lawful good, but
It's called character development.
things
character
happen,
development.
I guess. All right, and can we get a recap of last session? Do you guys remember what the heck happened last session? Because apparently no one took notes.
What do you mean? The notes are all in our brain.
Okay, then give me a recap.
You got this, Gally.
So last time we finally left the slime area and I was dying and flopping on the floor, being dragged around by good old Wayug and Zephyr. I suppose I was on Zephyr's back, but
No, you're on Wayugs.
same thing. You get the idea. Anyways, we were getting dragged around, and then we finally made it back to town, where we had a long rest. We were very, very slebby, and I was very, very bleeding everywhere. But while I was sleeping and passed out, Wayug and Zephyr went to the garden of the inn that we were staying in, and was introduced to a sword in the stone. Very similar to maybe a certain, yeah. So like the sword in the stone stuck in the, So Zephyr really wanted to get the sword out of the stone, so he was pulling and tugging, didn't work, and then Wayug gave it a try, didn't work, and then I woke up, started gathering my thoughts, and went downstairs to the garden, and very first thing I noticed was that there was a notch at the bottom of the stone, coincidentally, in my back pocket, I had something that fit in that notch called a key. I stuck in that notch, turned it, and sure enough, Zephyr immediately goes over, steals the glory, and pulls the stone out. And the sword out of the stone. So from there, everyone was kind of like, wah, wah, wah. And then Gordon was very deeply engrossed in the stone itself. While he was very engrossed in the stone, Zephyr and Wayu got carried off basically with a crowd chanting his name because he is now the hero of Trek. Because he pulled his sword out of the stone.
Allegedly.
No, you did.
Allegedly.
No, you definitely did.
Yeah, you did.
I saw it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Your
I
word
can see
against
it.
mine.
Hey, stop trying to dodge
From there,
responsibility.
the mayor of LESSGAUURRR comes out and was like, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life, and kind of drags him into the office and adorned good old Zephyr with some beautiful golden armor. Very, very, very flashy. Meanwhile, Gordon was outside chanting Zephyr's name for whatever reason, and he was ushered in shortly after. After that, Zephyr had a speech, however, he snuck away. In the time that Zephyr snuck away, we put up an illusion to pretend that Zephyr was still there, and the coachman, the servant inside the mayor's house, kindly snuck us away. From there, we went to get back our stuff. We snuck away from the crazy mayor that was obsessed. We made our way back to the capital. When we made it back to the capital, we found out that we were on the Queen's list. After completing a quest for the Queen, and we basically got a somewhat follow-up quest. Because we were on the Queen's list, we were able to see quests, make other quests, and one of which still had to do with the Queen. So we took that quest and we were about to head off to the academy, I suppose.
We also finished our quest for Naya, the warlock who requested us to get water from the Mystic Waterfall, and we got paid bank.
Oh yeah, we got like 2,000 gold and we had to go store it somewhere.
Yeah.
And the Adventurers Guild said, because we're on the Queen's list, we're able to store it within the Adventurers Guild or whatever. So, yeah. We're rich fellas for now.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Anything else anyone would like to add from last session?
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, I hope the audience remembers that one time I told the guys to look at their inventory and they're like, oh, we don't have these papers because we gave them to Professor Worm. And I was like, what? And they're all like, yeah, we did. And I was like, okay, I guess. I looked at the VOD last night. Professor Worm did not take them. He took them to look at them and then gave them back. And even JD was like, wait, does he have them? I said, no, he gave them back to you. So actually, these three were gaslighting me. And they technically had the papers all along.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we knew that, didn't we, fellas?
We were just being a little silly.
So
Yeah.
do we want to correct the canon and say that you guys did, Professor Worm did take them, or do you guys want to have it where like you guys always had them? What do you guys want to do?
At this point, it has to be Professor Worm took them. Because that's the reason why we didn't decipher the glyphs in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although it would be funny just to be like, whoops, it was there all along.
Gordon had it this entire
the cat
time?
was holding on to it for us, and we forgot the cat had it.
You know, Wei steps off the toilet and looked behind one of the papers, and you guys are like, "Oh my." Okay, then we'll retcon history, and we'll say that Professor Worm did take them. He took a look at them. He was interested in them. He said, I'll take these and get back to you guys if I find out anything about them, okay? We're doing it that way then. Alright, so you guys were just finished at the Adventurers Guild, amending your titles and your members and storing away gold and stuff. Okay, you three with your kittens and cat are on the way to the academy, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do you guys plan on doing at the academy?
We're seeing Professor Worm.
Oh, I was gonna say, go to some frat parties, and
Oh.
and play beer pong, and jump off
Isn't
the
it
balcony.
like an elementary school?
The
Wait.
academy?
I thought it had like younger students.
No, it's like a college.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so we're going to a frat party.
Oh,
Thought it was like Harry Potter vibes.
No, it's like uni vibes.
Okay.
Alright. You guys are heading off to the academy / library. It is still early in the morning-ish. But you guys make your way over there, going up the main street of the capital. Taking a left, you go straight to the academy / library. Again, pretty big place. As you're entering the library, it is kind of the entrance to the academy. And once you're in like the middle of the library, there are different halls that expand out away from the library to the academy area. So right now, you guys are in the library. You guys want to do anything in the library, or are you guys heading straight to the academy area?
Don't think we have any need for the library, so probably just the academy, right?
Yes.
To the
why are we in
academy.
Cipher?
We needed the note from John Mulaney.
But now we have the. We have a more legible one now, right? Can't we decode the one from Turnip?
I thought we gave the cipher and the note to John or to Professor Worm.
Yeah, but Greg gave you a new one because you guys asked him about it, and
so
he...
we do need to get the note. We need to get the note. That's what it is.
Yeah, we need the note, not the cipher.
Okay.
Right. You guys head to the north, or I guess straight forward into that sort of area. Going to where you last saw Professor Worm. And right now, class is in session, so there are 3 doors in like the little clearing you guys are at right now. Last time you guys were here, all the students were milling around, and that's where you found Professor Worm. But now all the doors are closed at the moment, and if you can sort of peek in through like, there's like large windows on the doors. You see that class is in session. There are professors teaching at the podiums, and the students are, sitting around watching the lecture.
Do we see Professor Worm in any of the classes?
Yes, you see him on the far left class.
Is there a loudspeaker?
No.
Oh, dang it.
It's probably best not to disrupt your class anyways.
Would Professor Worm please come to
The office.
room, the office? Thank you.
He seems pretty busy right now. Maybe we can come back later? Unless...
Or we
always
just
go
sneak in.
visit the queen and then come back.
We could also visit John Mulaney if he's back from his trip.
We could sneak into the class.
And then what?
Yeah, we still need to ask him for the note back.
Just wait until the class is over. I mean, you know, we can put our feet up, you know, grab our Nintendo Switch or something like that, you know, play Castle Crashers or something, you know, while we're waiting.
I
What's the
don't-
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, wrong universe. Oops.
I don't think we're gonna blend in very well amongst the students. They all have their uniforms, and we're dressed like we are.
Um,
That's okay. He'll know we're here.
Do we really want to cause a disturbance in his class?
I mean, think of it this way: when you were in college, wouldn't you welcome a disturbance in a lecture, and just be kind of like, "Hey, this is cool."
I didn't go to college.
Okay,
Did
never
you go to college?
Next question. I guess we can see the Queen or John Mulaney.
Yeah, maybe come back a little later.
You guys
or
did.
we can cause a fire and everyone has to evacuate.
Oh,
No, we're not gonna do that. We could ask the librarian what time the classes end. Maybe
Wait,
come
that's
back
not
then.
a bad idea.
The librarian thing or the fire thing?
Fire.
Ooh, that's not what we're gonna do.
But why not?
I think a library is pretty flammable, so it's probably not the greatest idea.
Surprise fire drill.
A
oh,
bunch of priceless artifacts and books.
It's okay. We'll just go into the bathroom and light the trash can on fire.
oh.
It's very easy to set them off.
I'm gonna go ask the librarian when the classes are over. You guys just stand here and don't do anything, okay? And then Zephyr walks away to talk to the librarian.
Okay, Zephyr is walking over to librarian. Gordon, where you? Do you guys do anything while he's doing this, or are you guys just sitting around?
Gordon follows Zephyr even though Zephyr said to stay.
Oh,
I'm just going to sit down and meditate in the hallway.
all right. Where you sits and meditates, Gordon and Zephyr, you make your way over to the librarian, who is in the center of the library at her little desk area. When she sees you guys approach, she, gives a friendly smile and asks if you need anything from her.
Hi there. We were just wondering, do you happen to know what time Professor Worm's class ends? Or when he's done for the day?
Professor Worm's class. Let me take a look. And then she kind of goes under her desk, takes out a little binder of sorts, flips through them, kind of looking between them, looking at the clock behind her. It says, should be just an hour or so. They'll be taking their morning break. So you should be able to catch him after an hour. But if you want to catch him later, he does end his class about at like 4 p.m. So either in an hour or after 4 p.m. he should be free.
Okay. Thank you so much.
She puts the binder away, gives you guys another curt smile. Anything else you guys would like to do here, or go back to Wayuk?
Zephyr is good.
Gordon?
No, I'm just sticking around alone.
We head back to Wayug.
Alright. When you see Wayuk there, meditating peacefully.
Is he asleep? And Zephyr,
Gordon comes over and nudges at Wayuk.
Hi.
Oh,
Sorry.
What are you doing sleeping in the hallway?
I was meditating.
Okay. Anyways,
Doing as a monk does.
sure. Do monks normally just block the flow of traffic?
Yes.
Oh.
Noted. Anyways, Professor Worm's class is ending in an hour, or we can wait until 4 p.m. and come back. But I think an hour is too long to wait, so maybe we can head to the Queen's Palace or somewhere else in the capital if you guys have anywhere in mind.
we can go to. Never mind. Why you would get too excited?
I think I know what you're talking about.
So the Queen's Palace it is.
At the liquor store.
Ooh.
I don't think we should show up to the Queen's Palace drunk, so maybe we should head there first.
Too late.
Oh,
I
I'm
think we have 2 votes for the Queen's Palace. It's not
high
too far
out
from
light
here.
right now.
Oh,
I mean, if you want to go to the liquor store, me and Gordon could go to the Queen's Palace.
Now I'll come with.
Okay, so I guess we're heading to the Queen's Palace now.
All right, the 3 of you exit the academy, going to the library. Exiting the library, you guys make your way up the main road, all the way up to the palace. Again, it just looks the same as last time. You know, there's 2 tiefling guards at the front gate who are guarding it in their, pretty impressive armor fits, I suppose. But yeah, they're just standing there. They look over at you guys as you guys approach. None of them is Gumo, and they don't seem to recognize you guys.
So we just approached the guards and we introduce ourselves. We're just like, hello, we are the Furious 4. Well, now we're the Furious 5 plus.
Yes.
We are an adventuring party who are on the Queen's list, and we saw that the Queen had a quest listed at the Adventurers Guild, and we took it up, and we would like to go to the palace to discuss the details of the quest.
Ah, yes, Furious 4. I do remember seeing you guys on the list. The guard you guys are talking to, he kind of looks over at the other guard, kind of nods, and the guard that wasn't speaking to you guys, takes his fingers up to his mouth and lets out a great whistle towards the palace. And after this whistle, a familiar figure starts running out from behind, all the intricately cut hedges and whatnot.
Deuce.
And it's Deuce. It is Deuce.
Hi, Deuce.
He comes running out, and when he meets eyes with you guys, his worried face immediately goes into a bright smile. He's like, "Oh my gosh, it's you guys! You guys are back! Oh, come on in!" And the guards open up the gate and let you guys through to Deuce, who leads you, back towards the palace. While you guys are walking through, under all these beautiful flowers and whatnot, he just goes, "So, what have you guys done in the last, I don't know how many days I've seen you?"
We killed a giant slime.
Wow.
We adopted some cats.
Oh. He takes a look over at your cat basket. He's like, "Whoa, so cute. What was the slime like? Was it hard? Were you guys like, I don't know. What was it like?"
No, it wasn't hard. It was slimy.
I suppose so.
It was a piece of cake to defeat. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I hard carried the team with my karate chops. Yeah. Yeah.
I almost died.
where you hold the torch.
Many torches.
Wow, that sounds pretty cool. Was it outside the capital?
Yeah, It was at this waterfall just south of the island.
Oh, sounds cool. That sounds cool. Well, you guys reached the big old door. Like last time, there's actually a smaller door in the big door. Who, Deuce opens up, lets you guys through the palace. And again, when you guys are walking through, he's like, "So, are you guys here to see the queen? Are you guys just hanging out? And, like, what's going on?"
We picked up a quest from the Adventurers Guild, and said the requester was the queen, so we came over to figure out what's going on.
Oh, I remember the queen putting that out. That makes sense. Oh, you guys have been... You just killed that slime. That sounded pretty easy for you guys. So I feel like, you guys get this one done too. And he gives you guys like a big old smile. And while he's taking you guys to the queen's room, he's like, "So where'd you guys learn to fight? Like, did your parents teach you, or like this just come to you? Like God gives it to you?"
He thinks we know how to fight.
We do know how to fight.
Easy for you to say.
I mean, at least for me, I've known how to shoot an arrow since I was very young.
Okay, Mr. Gifted child here.
I don't know how to say that.
Listen, some of us have trouble holding a torch for extended periods of time.
I just get smacked around.
I mean, your magic came pretty handy in that fight. We would have been fighting in the dark if it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Well, you've been shooting since you were young, so you can hit them with your eyes closed, right?
I don't know if I can do that just yet.
Well, while you guys are bickering around, you guys finally reach the throne room. Deuce kind of tells you guys like, quiet down a little bit, and he kind of motions with his head over at the queen, who is standing at her throne. There seems to be some, fancy-looking people around her. They're all bickering back and forth, and the queen looks quite annoyed. But as usual, or last time you guys were here, there was that tall elf, a tall elf on one side of her, and a tiefling in these dark robes on the other side of her. They're not engaging with the people talking to the queen right now, but they seem to nod at your presence as you guys walk in.
Zephyr kneels down and introduces themselves again. "Hello, our queen. It is us, the Furious 4, or now known as the Furious 5+, here at your service. We saw that you had a quest listed at the Adventurers Guild, and we have come to solve that quest for you."
As you guys approach and, do your little introduction, while you're talking, the queen, notices you and kind of with her arms like shooshes away the people around her, and they kind of disperse and go closer to the wall, just kind of watching. And she's like, yes, I was hoping you guys would be going up around here again, taking up this little old quest I put up. There's been some issues with the capital. I know last time you guys were here, we were also kind of in a pickle, but now it's suddenly got a lot worse. So I don't know if you've noticed, but we have installed a new curfew for people to get back like immediately once it gets dark. And I've been looking for new people to kind of patrol the streets while it's dark, because we have our usual guard up during the day, and we are kind of low on staff for the night. So at the moment, I am looking for people to walk around at night, making sure the citizens at the capital are safe. So would you guys be up to kind of patrolling around? It shouldn't be too hard of a job.
Why did we increase the curfew?
Well, just when it's night, we don't have a lot of people out, watching over the citizens, and it's been getting a little dangerous at night. The nightlife here at the capital gets a little dangerous sometimes, so I've been trying to keep a good eye on it. And she kind of smiles. She has a forced smile.
We of course trust your royal judgment, but is there any specific threat that we should be on the watch for?
Oh, just any citizens that are not home during their curfew, anyone too loud at night, and where I'll be having you guys walk around. There shouldn't be anything too dangerous, but you might see maybe a big rat or two. And then she again gives a kind of sly smile. Can everyone roll for insight?
My insight is amazing.
I got an 18.
Okay.
I got a 10.
23.
Okay.
Okay, let's say Zephyr and Weiyug. While she's talking, it's obvious that she's hiding something, and there seems to be something bigger than what she's letting on. As for Gordon, she's gotta be telling the truth. The biggest threat are a couple of rats. What else would be here on the capital, Chirek? This place is so well protected and beautiful and everything.
Yeah. You're so right, my queen.
If I may, trust and respect people. That's how you earn their trust and respect. So, in our trusting relationship, you know that you can trust us with your word.
Are you trying to say the queen is lying to us? She
No,
would never.
no.
You also use the word trust like 5 times in that
Oh
one
my
sentence.
Zephyr, Zephyr, you deal with this. I'm
Zephyr, you think the queen is lying as well? How
no,
could
no.
you?
Oh my gosh.
We apologize, Queen. We, of course, trust your judgment. We just are curious whether our abilities are best suited for, as you put them, big rats. Maybe
You
just
said they're just some rats.
we were just wondering if maybe you had maybe a more important mission or something more suited for our capabilities. Otherwise, we, of course, would be more than willing to patrol for you.
Can you roll for persuasion with disadvantage?
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
I got a 9.
She gives the softest smile. She's like, I appreciate that you guys are willing to do so much for the capital and for me, of course. But this is where I need you guys at most. So I hope you guys will, trust in my judgment. If we do need you guys for bigger jobs that may arise, of course, you guys will be the first I go to. So worry not. But just at the moment, this is our current request that we are needing to be filled.
Zephyr bows and just, we understand, our queen.
We understand.
Yeah, what the
I bet
queen
was
said. Mm-hmm.
Why is Gordon so smitten with the queen now?
Look. She would never lie to us, that's all.
Yes.
We bow.
Right? You definitely wouldn't lie to us?
We are bowing.
We are bowing.
Oh, I guess we're bowing. Okay.
All right. She seems to like this outcome, I suppose. She thanks you guys once again, and continues with well, thank you guys for accepting the quest. Since I do need you guys patrolling at night, I expect you guys to be back here at the palace. You know, around the time the sun sets, and I will have someone, probably the leader of the guards, to assign you to your new patrolling area, and he will also tell you some more details. So I will see you guys tonight.
Thank you, Queen.
She dips her head down to you guys, kind of bidding you adieu, and then Deuce is like, "Let's go, let's go."
Okay. We turn around and we follow Deuce.
All right. While you guys are following Deuce, the people that were talking to Queen, you know, go back to bickering with her. Deuce kind of leads you guys back to the halls and everything, and he's like, "Wow, how exciting! You guys are gonna be patrolling at night."
Yes, very exciting with the rats that are totally the only thing we will encounter.
Oh, don't worry about the rats. You know, sometimes rats aren't really that bad. We see some of them sometimes at the castle, and you know, they're really not that bad. The ones you gotta worry about, they're insects. I don't like insects at all. But rats, they're okay. You know, like the mice and everything. Plus, you guys have cats, so you don't have to worry too much. Cats like hunt rats and stuff, right?
What type of insects are there?
Oh, there's like these small ones. I think they're called ants. Oh, I hate those. Ooh.
Are there bigger ones?
Sometimes I see mosquitoes. Those are
I've heard of mosquitoes.
blood-sucking vermin. Ugh.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want those, would you?
Do you have a... Should we be equipped with, like, fly swatters or something?
Oh, that is a good question.
I
I'm
think
not sure.
flamethrowers would do the job.
Oh my.
I think we'll be able to handle a couple little bugs, guys. Other entities and other figures I'm not too sure about, but we should be fine.
I trust you
Gordon,
guys. I trust you guys.
Gordon, weren't we on board with starting a fire?
Well, that was back then when we were waiting for Worm, but there's no point in it now.
Okay. No fire this time.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Okay.
Maybe not next time. Maybe never.
Oh.
Anyway, Deuce kind of leads you around the castle. And he shows you guys the little sleeping quarters that he had you guys sleep at last time. And he's like, "Well, you know, since you guys are taking on the Queen's quest, if you guys needed somewhere to stay, you can, of course, use this room. This is just for you guys. You can leave your stuff here if you need to, you know, unload and whatever you guys need. If you guys need any food, you can go over to, you know, over there," and he points down a hall. And he's like, we have a dining room for like the servants where, you know, if you're hungry, you can go pick up something to eat. But you know, if you guys need like a full meal, just let me know. I'll get them cooking it right away just for you guys. And what do you guys plan on doing now?
Probably just explore the capital, see what we can do before our shift starts.
I see. I see. Well, you know, if you guys ever need a tour around the palace, just let me know too. And he, you know, he leads you guys out of the castle as you guys are walking through gardens and everything back to the front gate. He kind of just, you know, motions to the gate as the guards open it, and he's like, "Well, I'll see you guys, you know, later tonight."
What will you be up to, Deuce, today?
Oh, well, you know, I've got to tend to, you know, bathrooms, you know, I gotta scrub the toilets. You know, I got bathroom duty today, so I got a big list of stuff to do.
I see. Well, we wish you the best of luck on your own little quests.
If I may, Deuce. I pull Deuce aside.
Yes?
Men make their own history, but they do not make it as they please. They do not make it under self-selected circumstances, but under circumstances existing already, given and transmitted from the past. The tradition of all dead generations weighs like a nightmare on the brains of the living, and just as they seem to be occupied with revolutionizing themselves and things, creating something that did not exist before, precisely in such epochs of revolutionary crisis, they anxiously conjure up the spirits of the past to their service, borrowing them names, battle slogans, and costumes in order to present this new scene in a world of history and time, honored disguise, and borrowed language.
I'm sorry that happened, sir. Well, I will see you guys tonight.
Remember these words. I
yes.
wag my finger. Remember these words.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He just bows a bunch of times. He's like, I will. I'll try my best. And then he turns around and he starts like trying to. He's mumbling the words he told them. He's like, fighting the men, circumstances. And eventually he walks away from you guys' view.
So
I think that was a good discussion.
I don't know what you two were talking about, but I think the meeting with the queen went well. What time is it around now?
You guys went to the palace, talked a little bit. I think it's like 2 hours after you guys were. It's midday, like 12.
Okay. So it's past Professor Worm's break. We could probably explore the capital and just see maybe John Mulaney, or maybe stop by the farmer's market. What do you guys think?
Warden's cooking food in the kitchen right now.
Gordon's off in his own little mind just thinking about the queen.
I think we should go to the liquor store.
I mean, we have some time to kill. If you want to go there, sure.
No, we must all go there. It's a group bonding.
Oh.
It's group bonding.
At the liquor store?
Yeah, it's like a you know, you go to the bodega.
Oh,
You go to the bodega and, you know, you talk gossip and that sort of stuff.
at the liquor store?
I mean, I think we've done plenty of bonding over the past couple of days since we've just been with each other only together for the entire time. So I think I'll pass on the liquor store.
What? You don't want to
You don't want to hang out with me?
You're making way you cry, Zephyr.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop by the farmer's
something
market.
I said.
I think you could use a drink. I'm gonna head to the farmer's market.
Oh my.
Fine, I'll go to the liquor store myself.
So we meet back at the library at 4.
Sure. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
What does Gordon want to do? Kitty? What does Gordon want to do? Zephyr, well, it's 12 p.m. Zephyr is going to
The farmer's market.
the market, and then Weiyug's going to the liquor store. No, you guys,
Past that.
it's past that time now. Okay, Gordon's going to the market with Zephyr.
Oh, I
Wait,
see how it is.
alone. you
I'm
your staff will
drinking
keep you
alone.
company. The staff will keep you company.
Yeah, that's true. And I have the kitties with me.
Are they allowed in the bar?
No, it's the liquor store.
Everybody loves bodega cats.
Everybody?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't
Yeah.
know how I feel about leaving them with you if you're planning on getting inebriated.
Okay, fine. Take the cats. All right.
It's not
You
like
don't
they
want-
can drink anyways.
You don't want me to have any fine. You don't want me to have any fun. I'll just go and drink myself.
And the staff.
Yeah, I do have the staff. You'd never
Alright.
do me wrong, would you, staff? No, I didn't.
Oh.
All right, you have fun at the liquor store. You really seem to need a drink, so
Oh my gosh.
So we're splitting up?
yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
yeah. Gordon was Zephyr, right, Gordon?
Yeah, we're gonna go see John Mulaney and go murder. I mean,
Oh.
Hmm?
Huh?
We're going to John Mulaney's.
Suddenly, I am very happy I'm going to the liquor store.
Okay,
Alright,
we
Zephyr and
split our
Gordon
party.
going to the market. Where you heading to the liquor store? And we will take a little intermission break while they are walking there. Break time!
Break time. Callie just- We
Hello.
back.
We back in the mine.
Are we in the mind?
Minecraft stream?
Minecraft ADHD stream? Okay, Wei Yug was heading to the liquor store, and Zephyr and Gordon are going to the market. And the market, it's a lot closer, so we will be starting with Zephyr and Gordon while Wei Yug is making his way down to the liquor store. Zephyr, Gordon, you approach the busy and bustling market. There are stalls all over the place, and again, there's buildings kind of around surrounding the market that are also sort of shops and stores, along with the Ventures Guild. What would you guys like to do here?
I mean, now that we have a bit of gold, is there anything you've been wanting to buy for yourself? I know you didn't have a weapon in that last fight. Maybe that would have helped.
What kind of weapon would I use?
I don't know. What do wizards use? Like staves or wands?
I
feel
guess I could use a stick.
yeah. Maybe John Mulaney has some at his store, unless you see another market here that has any.
You think John Mulaney's here?
We can check.
Alright, let's go. Maybe we can have some sticks. Maybe he'll have some books for me.
So we start walking towards John Mulaney's store.
As you guys are approaching it, it is still the same as early this morning with, just a table that says he's out on a job.
No. Guess he's not back yet. Did we see any other stores on the way here?
Is there a certain store that you're interested in looking at, or just whatever catches your eye?
I guess if like any stores had like staves or wands or sticks on their storefront, like out just on display.
Yeah. That can be arranged. A stick store. You see a store full of different types of wood whittled down into staffs, sticks, wands, and things of similar nature.
Maybe we can check out that store, and then Zephyr points to the store with the sticks in the display.
Okay, let's go.
We enter the store.
Right, you guys approach the booth. It is a kind of middle-aged woman who is adorned in these intricately colored robes. She's got very skinny and kind of like wrinkly fingers. They're kind of out, kind of like she's a little T-Rex. She kind of fiddles her fingers around, as you guys approach. She's like, "Welcome, welcome."
Hello. We were just looking around. We see that you sell magical equipment.
Yes, I do. I sell staves and wands, whatever you could want.
I'm not too sure how this process works, Gordon.
Hey, I was looking for a really good stick for hitting things.
Good stick for hitting things.
And maybe a little magic.
Magical. She takes one of her hands and kind of like puts in like a whirlwind motion up. She's like, I can feel it. Your magic. Here, son, give me your hand.
I give my hand over to the crazy lady.
She holds it. She puts one hand under your palm and takes the other one and kind of rubs these circles lightly at the top of your hand. She's like, yes, you have quite gruff hands. You are, just going to say you, a dwarf. A magical dwarf?
I am the very best magical dwarf.
I see. You were looking for a stick to use melee?
with magical properties.
Magical.
You see, I can do magic things sometimes.
I see. Well, give me a second. And she looks, she turns around, looks at all of her inventory, kind of fiddles around, opens up her own chests that are full of random assorted sticks and whatnot. And she kind of takes out this, this chunkier stick. And she rubs her hands all over and she's like, yes, I think this one might quite suit you. And she places it in your hand. She says, all right, son, get a good grip of that. How does it feel?
I grip onto it. Can I inspect it?
In terms of stats.
Or in terms of stickiness?
Stickiness?
Extra sticky.
Yeah. Is it extra sticky or is it like just kind of mid-tier sticky?
What do you mean by sticky?
Is it giving stick?
Yeah, is it giving stick vibes?
Is it
It's like
stick-coated?
it's like a thick stick. It's like about a foot long, and it's got like the width of about like 2.5 inches, and you know it's kind of branch like. It's not a straight stick. It's a little imperfect, as they say. But she kind of just looks at you, you know, waving around. She's like, "How's it feel? How's it feel?"
It feels very sticky. What type of magical properties does this said stick have?
How would she put this? It gives you a +1 to attack and damage rolls. It's got a magic bonus.
It allows the caster to channel their magical properties even better.
Yes, you were able to put your magic within the core of the stick for a nice magical stick bonus of +1 to attack and damage rolls.
How much for this stick?
She takes your stick back. She kind of looks at it, pets it again, looks you up and down, looks at Zephyr. She says, all right, I need the two of you to dance together for me.
Huh?
Whatever you say.
Why do we need to
I grab
dance?
Zephyr's hand and start dancing and waltzing.
Okay, I need both of you to roll for performance.
Oh, wait, I should have a plus. Okay.
I rolled
Oh
a
my.
9. Zephyr does not dance.
It is clear Zephyr does not want to do this nor knows how to dance, as Gordon takes Zephyr in hands and hip and attempts to dance around in front of the stall.
I think it's the height difference. It makes it kind of difficult.
And you guys kind of fumble around, trip on each other. Zephyr is bending down like crazy, and eventually she just says, "Stop! Stop this madness! Stop!" She kind of coughs and says, "This stick is 20 gold."
I mean, that sounds like a pretty fair price.
20 gold.
Once you purchase it, I will put some indents so it is a better grip for your sausage fingers.
Oh. Okay, fine. Deal.
And Zephyr hands Gordon 20 gold to hand to the woman.
Alright, she takes the gold, takes the stick, goes into this little area at her booth that you can't really see her after she disappears behind some drapery. Then she comes back out, asks for your hand that you're gonna be using the stick in. You hand it to her.
Yeah.
She kind of traces her hands over your fingers and like takes the back of your fingers to curl them into like how you would hold the stick. And she's like, And she goes back to the little corner of her stall. And a few minutes later, she comes out with the stick. And it has some softly made indents for where your fingers and your palm would be. She hands it over and she's like, "Now hold it."
I pick it up and hold it.
It is the little grooves into the stick, they are perfectly matched to your hand. And it feels very nice and solid to hold. Like it won't slip out of your hands at any time.
What?
How do you like it, my boy?
It feels pretty good. Thank you very much, Madam.
Francis.
Thank you, Madam Francois.
Oh, you're welcome. And then she
I
looks at
think
her
we're
and said,
done here.
Oh, never mind. She does not look. She waves you guys away.
Before we leave, Zephyr like steps forward and is just like, Madam Francis, would you be able to do that hand thing you did to Gordon with me?
Oh, what do you need, son?
Like indent your butt?
No, like when you were just like reading his magical energy. I just wanted to know if I had any.
Oh, I see. She looks you up and down. She's like, I don't think we'll be needing to do that. You guys are free to leave.
Oh, okay.
And as you guys are exiting, you are now at the liquor store.
Yes. So there I was. Barbecue sauce on my shell. And the crowd goes wild. They all clapped.
Tell the liquor clerk this.
Yes. And that was the last time I saw my father.
Can you roll for roll for charisma, I guess.
Charisma. Oh gosh. Nine.
The liquor store guy, he's fanning himself. He's got an arm over his table, kind of leaning forward, kind of just staring at you. And he's like, like I said, we got a sale on the orange beer. If you want some orange beer, sir.
You know what? I'll take some orange beer.
All right. How much would you like? One case? Couple bottles?
How much do you think I need?
Oh, sure. Oh, I don't want to be, offensive, but I mean, maybe a couple cases, we got a couple cases left.
So I would stock up.
Yes, well, I feel like you are the type of guy who could, chug these down instantly,
You're damn right I am.
It's what I thought.
All right, I'll buy some of it.
Do you have gold on you?
Yes, I think I do.
Okay.
Right?
I remember Zephyr trying to give away you gold, but then
Yeah, you did give away your gold for him and his staff.
yeah.
Okay, so you should have gold, question mark.
Yes.
Alright, what'd you like to buy?
3 cases of orange beer.
Oh lord.
3 cases, alright. He picks them all up, sets them on the table. He's like, let's see. That's 3 of them. It costs this much, but we got a discount. I'll sell them to you for 20 gold.
Deal.
Alright, you guys exchange the gold and the orange beers, and you now have 3 cases of orange beer.
Hey.
All right. Good doing business with you. I'll tell you the rest of the story next time we come through.
Right, I'd love that. I'd love that. Well, I'll see
Alright.
you later. I'll see you later.
All
She waves
right,
you away.
Have a good one. I look forward to seeing you again.
Yes,
Have
yes,
a good
yes,
one.
yes, yes, yes.
All right. I should probably head back to where... What was I doing again?
What were you doing?
I'm in Churek. Yes, I'm in Churek. Okay, gotcha. I'm in this reality. Yes. Okay. Let's go to where what were their names again? Hold on, I'm thinking. Gordon and Zephyr. Yes. Yes, sorry. Sometimes when I phase in and out of realities, it takes a while for me to
Yes.
adjust. Yeah. So, yes. Anyway, all right. Might as well take a drink while I'm going.
I open up the case and I grab one of the orange beers. I start
Alright.
drinking it.
You start drinking it as you're heading to the market, I assume?
Yes.
Alright. Well, let's just say while Zephyr and Gordon are exiting away from the little stick magic merchant lady, you guys spot Wei Yu kind of on his way up the hill with his 3 cases of orange beer. You guys say anything?
Dang, that's a lot of beer. How is he even carrying all 3 cases?
They're stacked on each other.
Balance.
His face is just like obscured behind the cases.
Yeah.
How do you do, my friends?
Oh, so you could
Wait.
see us.
Oh.
I mean, Gordon's got a new stick. So
Yeah, I got a new steak.
Nice. Let us celebrate. Here, you take one, you take one,
Oh,
you take one, and the
are we
stick
the
gets one.
Furious 6 now?
Oh.
You're right.
no, we said 5+ just for any future editions. We can't keep changing the names. People are gonna get confused.
But if his stick's a member, why can't my stick be a member?
They both are. They're just both included under the plus.
I think we should change it.
Mm,
The
We'll talk
Furious
about that
6
later.
Plus.
Anyway, have an orange beer.
I mean, Zephyr takes the can and cracks it open. Might as well. It's just one beer.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys.
In the middle of the main street.
Yes.
In Pod Taylor.
I mean, we're not on the clock, so
That's true. Not yet.
Well, you guys have, I would say, about an hour-ish left until Professor Worm is done with his class. Would you guys like to do anything else?
Zephyr did want to see if there was maybe a blacksmith.
Okay, roll. Just roll a d20.
Oh.
And see if there's a blacksmith.
I got a 6.
You don't recall seeing a blacksmith. Oh! But
But
Gordon,
Gally was with me.
Gordon does. Gordon, you remember that there was a blacksmith next to a meat market. It's one of the buildings that's surrounding the market. It's not a stall, it is an actual building. But only you know this, so.
Yeah, it's only natural since we got a stick, we get you something else so we can go to the blacksmith. It's
Oh.
over towards the meat market.
Okay, I wanted to see if I could maybe get this sword appraised, but sure. And then we head over to where Gordon was pointing or motioning towards.
All right, all three of you are going to the blacksmith.
Yes.
In the words of a purple-hatted guy, let's go.
All right. You guys head over to the blacksmith. Entering in, it seems to be quite normal, I guess. There's a little counter at the front where you guys enter, and off to the side, there's a bunch of, you know, what you would see in a blacksmith place. Insert picture of blacksmithing stuff. Yes. As you guys enter, a little bell rings above the door, and there's a little dwarf lady at the counter who greets you guys in.
Hello.
Welcome in, welcome in. How could I help you fine folk?
So we're an adventuring party, and I recently stumbled upon this sword, and I was just wondering if maybe you know how to appraise it, see if there's anything special about it.
She takes a hold of the sword, looks it over and everything. She's like, "This is quite a fine sword. Where'd you find this?"
Oh, you know, we were just on a quest, and you know, we looted it from another person.
Oh, I see. Well, this is quite the great find. For a sword like this, appraisal's about like 5 gold. How does that sound?
Oh, that's more than fine. And then I just hand her over 5 gold pieces.
All right, thank you. And then she kind of calls over one of the guys working on the side. He comes over, picks up the sword. And she tells him that, you know, you guys need this appraised. We're gonna look at it. He's like, all right, give me a few minutes. I'll take a look. And then he brings it over. To a different place, and now it's just you guys waiting in the lobby. Burp, 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 burp.
Are there any like sheaths in the blacksmith that I could possibly purchase?
Sheets?
Yeah, because so far I've just been carrying it like fully open.
Oh, sheaths.
Yeah, sheaths.
I was like, sheets. You look around and they do have a little like custom like sort of menu thing for what you can order, and you can order a custom sheath, but they don't have any like pre-made ones.
Okay. Blacksmith, would it be possible to actually get a sheath after the sword is done being appraised?
Oh yes, of course. A sheath will be about 3 gold.
Oh, that's more than generous. And then
Oh, although it does depend on the type of sheath. Do you want like a leather one, or like do you want like a metal one, or?
probably just a leather one, something lightweight.
All right, just 3 then.
Okay, I give the 3 gold. And do you know how long it might take to have the sheath made?
Ooh, appraisals aren't that bad, but with sheath making, might need an hour.
Okay, yeah, that's more than fine. So I give her the 3 gold pieces, and then I let her get to work.
All right, she takes it.
Would you
starts
like a
writing stuff
beer as
down.
well?
Oh, I don't believe I'm able to drink on the job, but you know, I will take one for later if you don't mind.
Okay.
She graciously takes 1 orange beer.
Well, since it's gonna take a while, is it okay if we come back and just pick it up later?
Yeah, of course. Come in whenever.
Sounds good. Should
We
we
do-
head out, guys?
We do
Oh.
close when night falls, just so you know. So
Okay.
try to get it before then.
Yeah, sounds fine. So it's almost 4. Should we head over to Professor Worms?
In the words of a yellow-headed guy, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, you guys head
Let's
to
go.
the academy/library. As you guys approach it, there are students, in the gray robes, exiting the library, seemingly done for the day. You guys pass by the librarian. There are some students kind of around in the library, chilling, reading books, studying and stuff. But once you go over to where Professor Worm's class was, people are still slowly milling out of his classroom, but you do see him there, kind of at the front podium. He seems to be packing things up and also kind of reading a book as he is packing.
We head inside the classroom and approach the podium. Try and give him a little wave as we approach.
All right, he notices the 3 of you coming in because obviously you guys are not dressed like his students, and he looks a little taken aback at first, but then he gives you guys a warm smile. He says, "Oh, hello, welcome in. Hello."
Hi, Professor Worm, was it? I don't know
yes,
if you
yes,
remember
yes.
us.
Oh, he gives a nervous smile, kind of looking at the 3 of you. Quite like he's analyzing you guys, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not sure. What did you guys come to me for last time?"
I believe we asked about a note that we had to see if you knew how to decipher it. You've been keeping hold of it for us while we went out on a little quest.
Would you like a beer?
Oh,
He's got all the beers.
he smiles sheepishly. He's like, "I'm sorry, I don't really drink. But can you jog my memory? What did that note look like?"
It was like a regular piece of paper, just one sheet. Had a couple of runes on it that we weren't too sure how to decipher. It also had a couple red stains on it.
He still smiling. He kind of blinks at you, and he's like, runes? Was it what kind of runes were they?"
We're not too sure ourselves, but we do have a way to decipher them now. A friend of ours helped write down a guide to translate them.
Oh, he kind of froze his brows. Still smiling. He's like, let me take a peek at it. Maybe it'll help me remember.
Yeah, Zephyr pulls out the notebook and then shows him the pages of the translation guide.
Can everyone roll for insight for me?
I think he lost it.
17.
I got 20.
22.
Oh my gosh, such high
I rolled
rolls.
pretty high.
Okay, well, I'll say as you guys are conversing with Professor Worm, he does seem quite different from the last time you guys saw him. Last time you guys saw him, he was rather apathetic. He was very expressionless, but now he seems very nervous, smiling a ton. And as he is examining this paper you're holding out to him, his smile kind of fades, and his eyes start to look a little darker, I guess, as if he's realizing something. But he kind of just shakes his head, and he's like, I might have that paper for you back at my my quarters. He kind of anxiously fidgets at a book he's holding, and he's like, you know, may I ask why you guys are asking for it back?
Zephyr looks to his party mates and he just speaks up and he's like, "Oh, see, we're on a quest for the queen, and so it's not directly related to our quest, but we would like to have it back before we have to head out."
Ah, I see. He kind of looks at you three again. Kind of like he's, never seen you guys before, and he's unsure what to make of you guys. And he says, you know what? Come to me tomorrow. Perhaps I'll find it and I can give it back to you guys. How does that sound?
You lost it, didn't you?
He gives a nervous chuckle and he's like, "Oh no, I would never. As a professor, I handle plenty of papers, and I can't be losing papers left and right." He gives a nervous laugh.
You said it was in your quarters, right? We'd be happy to escort you if you need the help.
Oh no, that's quite all right. That's quite all right. He again gives a nervous smile and he's like, very generous of you to offer, but I respect my privacy, and where I live is something that I don't quite like people knowing. So I will see you guys tomorrow if you guys choose to come by.
The queen insists.
Oh.
Can you roll persuasion?
No. Anyone else should have said that.
Oh, come on, the one.
What number was that, Wayuk?
3.
Professor Worm kind of lets out a small snort, and he's like, "Well, the queen can wait. The queen has other duties to attend to than looking at silly papers with runes on them." But he kind of looks over at the clock, and he's like, I must be going now. So, again, you can see me tomorrow. I may have the papers for you, and see you. And he walks away very briskly.
That was suspicious, right?
I think that went well.
Really?
Does the queen insist?
I think. I don't remember.
Do you think we should follow him?
Oh.
Yes. Good idea.
It just seems kind of
Okay.
strange that he happened to not remember who we were.
In the words of a pink-hatted guy, let's go.
Let's go indeed.
How far away is he?
He is walking fast, and he is an elf, so he has long legs. If you guys want to
Well.
follow him.
I have +10 movement speed
Oh my.
because I leveled up.
Oh,
So,
Wow.
holy moly.
I think he might get a little suspicious if he catches us watching him.
I'll pretend like I don't know where I'm going.
Oh. Is that gonna work when you roll for persuasion again?
I think I should be able to handle this. And then Zephyr uses Hidden Step to turn invisible.
Wait, what are we doing?
Uh,
We're trailing behind.
You guys trail behind, but keep a distance. I'll get a bit closer to him.
I mean, I can use silent image to make us all invisible.
Okay, that works too. So
Okay, what's the plan?
Gordon's gonna turn us invisible,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna just follow behind him from a slight distance.
I stroke my new stick and start
Oh,
chanting,
Oh.
and I go, "Oh, with a little bit of this and a little bit of that, create an image so that we cannot be seen."
We can't have him hearing us.
And then we turn invisible.
all right, you guys are invisible-ish.
And then, yeah, we start trying to trail after him.
All right. Can everyone roll for stealth?
I got you. I
Oh
got
my.
a 26.
Got it.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. What did everyone else get?
This is why I should have gone alone.
I got a 12.
I got a 1.
I got a 26.
Oh my gosh.
Master of stealth.
Well, let's just say while you guys are following him, Wade and Gordon, on the way, you end up bumping into people that kind of take you out of, the little, sort of invisibility thing. Does that affect Zephyr, though?
Is it a concentration spell?
Viciously clacking keys.
No, you should be good. The main reason why they're able to tell is because they, like, you can go through it. If that makes sense. So yeah.
Wait, so people can pass through you?
No, it's an illusion.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is. But because we bumped into people, they probably know that we're there. So you're good.
I'm
I
glad.
mean, Zephyr also has his own stealth skill anyway.
Yeah, just
That's
in case.
Okay, well, Gordon and Wade, you guys are kind of already figured out. Do you guys want to follow Zephyr, or what are you guys doing now? As Zephyr is falling around. Okay, Zephyr, you are following Professor Worm. He is leaving the library, in a rather panicked, but he's going as fast as he possibly could without looking too crazy. He's taking long strides, very quick, and he's kind of looking down at his book, reading through it, flipping through pages while he's still walking around. But as he exits the library, he kind of takes a sharp right turn, going behind the library along the side, and kind of goes down into a different alleyway. Do you follow him still in the alleyway?
Yes, I do.
Right, you follow him into this alleyway. It is behind all of the nice buildings that are lining the main road. So you are now in like a more dingy area, especially as kind of slum-like. We're not there yet, but they're not as good or not as pretty as like the main road places. And you are going down this alleyway, which, the path kind of gets narrower and narrower as you go through. The buildings kind of get taller above your head. Eventually, like, sunlight can barely come down through into this alleyway, and it gets pretty dark. But Professor Worm, he stops somewhere, kind of takes a look around him, knocks into the wall, and then goes into the wall. He kind of like, his body kind of goes just right straight into the wall, disappearing behind it.
Okay, Zephyr like just takes it in for a second, and then he lets some time pass before he approaches the wall, and still invisible, he just gives it a knock.
It feels like a wall.
And then he places his hand on the wall and like tries to push against it.
It feels like a wall, and it gives no give. It just feels like a wall.
He places his hand on the wall and then tries to focus, and he uses detect magic.
Detect magic. What can I tell you if you use detect magic?
Do you want me to roll for it?
Yeah, sure. Roll for detect magic.
Oh, okay. I got a 9.
There is a small part of the wall, the area where Professor Worm knocked at. You can feel, like you can see a faint magical aura around that area, but that is about it.
Is that where I knocked before?
If you copied where Professor Worm knocked, then yes.
Okay, well, can't do much, I guess. So I decide to leave the alleyway and try and find Gordon and Wayu back at the library.
All right, Gordon, away you. Do you guys go anywhere while you guys are waiting for Zephyr, or do you guys stay there?
Just hanging out,
All right,
drinking orange beer.
Zephyr approaches you guys as you guys are drinking up the orange beers.
Playing rock, paper, scissors, shoe.
What happened,
Paper,
guys?
scissors, shoot.
I thought we were following Professor Worm together.
I picked paper.
I picked rock. Oh man.
Well, sorry to interrupt your game, but I think I found something we should discuss.
What's
Okay.
that?
Maybe we can talk about it when we're in somewhere more private.
Okay.
For now, I think the sword should be done. We can pick that up and then we can head on over to our shift. It should be about sunset soon. Sounds like a plan?
Sounds good.
Okay. We head over back to the blacksmith to pick up the sword.
All right, you guys head over to the blacksmith. The lady at the counter recognizes you guys and pulls a sword off of the rack behind her. That's also in a new leather sheath. She hands it over to you guys, and she's like, "All right, here are the results of your appraisal." And then she hands you guys like this piece of paper that's been rolled up with a cute little bow on it. And she's like, "Thank you guys for coming over to our blacksmith here. Let us know if you need anything else."
Thank you so much. We hope you have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
So do I get like a stat sheet on it?
Oh
We can
god.
talk about that later.
Stat sheet on it. I don't know. You know what? Stat sheet. I don't know.
It's okay if you don't have one. I thought that was just the whole
I'm
point of the
trying.
appraisal process.
The blacksmith is doing the appraisal.
Yeah, but
I
what was
get
the
it.
piece of paper she gave us then?
No, it's just like kind of like with the stick merchant, where she's like, "You get bonus magic plus 1, blah 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 blah."
Oh yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
It is a long sword plus 1.
Perfect. Okay, think we're good to go then.
All right. Anywhere else you guys need to go or want to go?
Gordon, Wade.
The liquor store.
Should we get some rest before we patrol over the night?
I mean, I'm pretty good. Do you guys need a short rest?
Aren't we patrolling over like the night shift or whatever?
Oh yeah, I guess it might be a good idea to get some shut eye.
And what better place to get shut eye than the liquor store?
Then the Queen's Palace. You already went to the liquor store.
I did.
Okay, I think yeah, we could all use some rest. To the
Wait,
Queen's
you
Palace.
drinking his orange beer? What do you mean?
Maybe some sleep will help sober you up.
Yeah, probably. All right, good night.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh. Can you carry him?
I mean, I can, but fine. And then I just pick up Wayug and I just kind of carry him in my arms.
okay.
Can you carry me too?
You can walk. You already got carried yesterday, so.
All right, you guys are heading to where?
The palace.
Yeah, you guys make your way up to the palace. It is, sun's starting to set. Sky's getting a little orange. As you guys approach the gates, it seems the guards have switched out, and Gumo is there now. He greets you guys, and he's like, I see you have orange beer, and you've been drinking it. And he eyes Wayug.
Yeah. You know how it is, being adventurers and all that.
He gives a chuckle, and he's like, well, at least leave some orange beer for the rest of us. And then he calls over Deuce again, who comes and, to the front gate to lead you guys over to the palace. And as you guys are walking through, he's asking questions. He's like, so what'd you guys do today?
We explored the capital a little, did a bit of shopping, where you hit the liquor store.
Am I?
I see. That sounds fun.
How about you, Deuce? What were you up to?
Well, I was scrubbing all the toilets, and I got done a little early, so I was able to, rest a bit. So that was fun.
Deuce, hello. Hi.
Hello, good. Hello.
Hi. I've been meaning to speak to you.
Oh.
About what, sir?
Wait.
Oh, I think he's good for now.
Yeah, we were just hoping to maybe catch some rest before our shift tonight.
That's a good idea. Deuce leads you guys to your little quarters, with the 5 nicely made beds and everything. And he asks if you guys need any food before you guys sleep, or if you would like food when you wake up.
Oh yeah, some food might be nice.
All right, he gives a quick salute and he says, I'll get something right away. And he rushes off while you guys enter into the bedroom.
Zephyr kind of just dumps Wayug onto the bed.
Ow. Oh, my back. Oh.
Yeah,
My
you'll
leg.
get over it.
Why you shell cracks open?
Breaks my spine.
I slam dunk him into the bed.
Since when did Wayug use the bed?
Yeah.
Nah,
Since when did I sleep on a bed? Put me in the bathroom.
nah, I'm okay. You can just chill there.
Okay. This is kind of nice, though.
Hmm?
Okay, I see why people like this. Okay.
Oh. Would you guys like to discuss anything while Deuce is getting you guys food?
So, about earlier, I guess Wade should be awake for this, but you can just relay the information to him later.
Alright.
I followed Professor Worm. He didn't catch me at all, but I did follow him into this alleyway. And then all of a sudden he knocked on the wall and he disappeared into it. not entirely sure what I saw, but all I know is it wasn't exactly normal.
Are you sure you haven't been drinking?
We can just ignore him.
You try going through the wall?
I did. I detected some kind of magical energy coming from a piece of the wall, but I wasn't able to figure it out.
Maybe next time I can, I don't know, cast Thunderwave on the wall and just bust down the wall.
We might. You might come in handy, but maybe we could try something a bit less destructive. We wouldn't want to alert anyone who's inside of our presence, I guess. But yeah, just keep an eye out. Don't think we can trust everyone out here in the capital.
You want me to hit it with my stick?
Maybe later.
Oh.
For now, we just gotta focus on our quest for the queen.
Okay.
All right.
So should we get some rest?
No,
I thought Deuce was bringing us food.
Deuce comes in
Oh.
with a bunch of food for you guys to eat and places it on the table very excitedly.
Thank you, Deuce. This looks amazing.
Bottoms
Deuce.
up.
Deuce.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes,
I've
sir.
been meaning to speak to you.
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away,
He's drunk. You can
There
ignore him.
was- there was once a little caterpillar.
Did you want to join us to eat?
Oh, well, I'd love to if you guys would let me.
Yeah, of course.
Right? He sits down and starts, picking up the food a little bit, kind of glancing at you guys very excitedly as he's chowing down with you guys.
At this point, we have so many members in our party, you might as well just be part of the plus.
Are you saying this to him?
Oh no, I was just thinking. We just enjoy a little meal. Talk about Deuce's day.
As you guys are talking, just goes like, so, what do you guys, like, you guys are patrolling at night? You guys think you're gonna see anything scary?
Huh? I mean, the queen said there wasn't anything to be worried about, but you never know, right? We're not too familiar with the capital, so I guess we're just gonna keep an eye out.
He just nods. No, it's not that. He's like, well, I'm not allowed to exit the palace at night, so I don't know what's going on at night, but I haven't been allowed to, leave the palace at night for years now, so I don't know.
Have you left the palace in years?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask.
No. Ever since I started working here, I've never left, like, the palace walls.
How long have you been working for the queen?
Ooh, I'm not sure. A couple years? No. Maybe 4, maybe 5?
And what were you doing before that?
Yeah, kind of thinks for a moment. And it's like, funny you mentioned that. I feel like I've been working here my entire life, so maybe I've been working more than 5.
Zephyr just kind of takes a mental note of that.
He's
Now
like,
you see,
oh.
Deuce,
yes, sir.
it is not the consciousness of men that determines their being, but on the contrary, their social being that determines their consciousness.
What is that? What is a social being, sir?
Good question.
Oh,
I haven't figured that out.
Oh.
yes, sir. And Deuce just nods as he eats. But eventually,
Yum,
you
yum,
guys,
yum, yum.
you guys eat up all the food, and then Deuce cleans up all the plates. Gets them ready to, send them back to the kitchen. And he's like, "Well, have a good nap. I'll wake you guys up when it's time for your shift to patrol. Okay?"
All right. Thanks, Deuce.
And then with that, he leaves, and you guys are free to take your little pre-work shift nap.
I
Is that
think
fair?
that was a productive
Oh.
eating.
Are you even eating with us?
Yes, I was.
Oh. Lovely.
Zephyr kind of
What?
just. Oh, go ahead.
What did we eat again?
What did we eat?
There was a whole rotisserie chicken,
Ooh,
a nice garden salad with croutons.
my favorite.
There was an apple pie
Oh,
and some beef tartare.
Y'all. Way you ate that shit up.
Anything else you guys
Well-
want to do before you nap? Or
no.
all right.
Just- Head on over to sleep.
Okay. Do you guys want to end session here and do night shift next session, or do you want to do a little bit of night session right now?
I'm down to do some night session.
I'm okay with whatever.
Sames.
Will there
one.
be
You have to pick one.
combat?
Not today, but definitely to next session.
Okay.
Let's wait for next session.
Save it for next
Okay.
session.
Gally needs to stream ADHD anyways.
I need to cook. I've been like slowly cooking for like the past 2
Forgot.
hours.
I have to cook as well.
Oh
my
yeah,
God.
that's marinated.
Okay, we're ending session there then today. Thank you everyone for coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next session is
you.
our night shift session, so spoilers, yes, there's gonna be combat unless they don't touch the combat at all. Thank you for coming, Seth, and everyone else that's in here. Next week we won't have D&D because me and Gally won't be home, so we will have to plan for next week, and hopefully everyone's available next week. So yeah, maybe it's probably better that we don't do night shift today because next week we won't
Yeah.
have it, and it'll be
It won't be
confusing.
fresh in our memory.
Yeah. But thank you guys for playing. Thank you everyone for hanging out, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.